Here we go. Round 2. The ICO bubble will pop by the end of 2018. There's interpretation here, right? What is bubble? Maybe, but the question is before them. You are the affirmative, so you're going to say it will pop by the end of 2018. You have 1 minute.
Thank you. Just look at what happened in China and what's happening in South Korea. They're just basically shutting down ICOs completely. Everyone is at the moment racing in to try and get it done before securities laws step in. So many scams and frauds, it's unbelievable. I spoke to folks on Sunday about China, and it was just going as crazy in China as it is right now. So yeah, no, from a bubble perspective, it will be very difficult for people to do ICOs except in a few places where they're still trying to catch up with them.
Okay, safe, lots of time.
Okay. So I believe that we're on the cusp of the second wave of ICOs right now, with the security regulations clearing the air out. Because until now, we were having ICOs that were thinking, oh, maybe we're security, maybe not, and cutting the line. Now we'll have a hard line, those that are security, those that aren't. And those that are actual securities and go through the actual compliance will be able to embrace it fully. So we will have an actual securities on the blockchain that will actually be legally binding, possibly embracing a lot more than they could otherwise up until now, like, I don't know, selling gold in the ground or what have you. So I think in the next year we'll see the emergence of the IC market. Sure, we'll lose all of those crappy little ICOs that, just have, random ideas that they pop together and want to raise some millions, but we'll have some actual use cases in the next year.
Safe? Normally I've got to yell at like a bunch by this point.
So when I say the ICO bubble will burst, what I mean is that there's going to be something brand new popping that we don't know about. Since I've been tracking the space, there's been a surprise after surprise every year. And this community is incredibly smart and very creative, and they just come up and just create brand new ideas, value exchange, ways for us to interact and create value. So for me, the bubble burst, meaning that we're going to actually find brand new innovations coming out that we haven't even thought about in this space. So yeah, definitely there's a bubble that's going to go in terms of ICOs, and who knows what's going to pop out of it.
You have 1 minute to reply, sir.
Replying to your earlier point that the government is cutting down the ICOs, sure, there'll be a shakedown of all those shady businesses that are going down. But at the same time, all the governments are turning around saying, okay, we don't want those more illegal ICOs doing their shady stuff, but we want to clear the air and want to do something legitimate by the book. We want to actually follow through with the regulations, and if you're compliant with that, sure, we'll allow you to go through that. Even in Canada, we have a couple ICOs already going through the sandbox in the securities, whatever it's called in Canada. So yeah, I think right now we'll have a lot more opportunities thanks to the government, clearing the air, reducing the noise that we see in the community with all those little things going on and so on and so on. So yeah, I think the future is looking bright for ICOs.
10 seconds left. Plays it safe. Doesn't want to fuck with Mac. Okay. Let's read our question. The ICO bubble will pop by the end of 2018. She said yes. He said no. I'm going to point. You are going to make a bunch of noise. The winner. Over here? Ah, he wins.